Let's look at how we go about doing a strength workout on a Garmin watch. The strength app is one that's already on most Garmin watches. I am using the Forerunner 955. Garmin has recently pushed out an update that has changed how this works. We are now on version 21.19. There are 3 ways to go about doing strength training on the Garmin watch. Just start a workout and log your reps as you go along. Create a workout using the Garmin Connect app, or go through one of the workouts already in the Garmin Connect app. I'll do another video on how you go about doing all that. Creating your own workouts or using one of Garmin's is okay if you have equipment at home, you have your own gym or private access to one. But if you're using an open public gym, then it's not that good. For example, you get to the gym and you've planned to do this workout. What if you can't get on bench press, or you find yourself waiting to get on the lat pull down? Someone else could be using a set of dumbbells you need, or another piece of equipment. For the gym, I find it better to do my own workout and log the reps as I'm going along. If I'm doing back, I can go about doing back exercises and log it as I'm working out. To do that, we go into our activities and we will select strength. You can see here I've got some activities that I've previously sent to the watch, but we are just going to go to free and then start our workout, and it's telling us set 1. So we might be doing bench press. So I've just done 10 reps of flat bench press. It would normally show me active calories and show me heart rate, but it's not doing because obviously I've not got it on my wrist. And you can see here it's showing 7, but I'll explain a bit more about that in a minute. So we press here, we change that to 10, and then we will go to our weight and we'll edit the weight, and we will just put 20 kilos to keep it simple. So it's now gone into the rest page. So when we're ready to do our next set, we go again, set 2, and we've done our 10 reps of flat bench. So we press here, we'll take that down to 10. You can touch the screen or you can use the buttons. I'm having problems with this touching the screen because I'm trying to record at the same time. And then we'll go over here to edit our weight. This time we've gone a little bit heavier and we have done 30 kilos. And we're back in rest. On to accuracy and it counting your reps. Now, I find it to be inconsistent, and it will also count movements that aren't actually a part of the set or exercise. For example, if you are doing lat pull down, imagine this is on our wrist, and I press to start a set, and then lift my arm up to grab the bar, it will count that as a rep. If you're doing exercises on legs, so for example, you're doing leg press, it doesn't count anything. When you've completed your workout, we press to stop workout, and then it gives us the options to resume, save, resume later. We can do recovery heart rate or discard. Save would obviously save your workout, and then it would sync to the Garmin Connect app. So what's the accuracy like of the exercises that you've done? So we're going to have a look at a bit of a workout I did for back this morning. So the first exercise I did was lat pull down. You look at number 1 there, it's recorded it as bench press. Number 2, it doesn't know. Number 3, it doesn't know. Number 4, again, it's recorded as bench press. And that's because it's a similar kind of movement, if you follow me. This is where things can get a little tedious, because we have now got to go through and set all the exercises to the right ones. And the way we do that is by pressing edit, then select the exercise, and we have recent, so we can look at recent exercises we've done, and then we have all. We can filter the exercises, so we can look at muscle groups. So we will go to lats, equipment, cable machine, apply, and what we're actually looking for is wide grip lat pull down. Another way of doing it is to just select the exercise, tap on search, lat, wide grip lat pull down, or easier is choose your exercise, go into recent, and the last exercise that you've logged will be at the top, so we can just go wide grip lat pull down, wide grip lat pull down. There we go. If you've got one of the weights wrong, we can change the weight, so we could up that to 50 or whatever it is we've done. If you've logged the reps wrong, you can change the reps as well. Once you've got all your exercises, your reps, your weight right, and you're happy with it, just click save, and then it's saved it. And at the top there, it shows us this nice little diagram of the muscle groups that we've worked during our workout. We can edit the name, so we'll call it back and shoulders. Save that. It will give us stats, so workout time, average heart rate, max heart rate. There's all your stats there. Charts, so we've got our heart rate chart, and then aerobic load, anaerobic load, timing heart rate zones, gear. You can add your own gear to that if you've been training at home using your own equipment and you've got it saved as one of your items of equipment, and then we're done. There is a massive list of exercises to choose from. How do I explain this now? What Garmin calls an exercise and what you call a particular exercise might not necessarily be the same thing. I actually reached out to Garmin a while ago and asked them, did they have a spreadsheet listing all of the exercises in the Garmin Connect app, and they came back with a no. However, I scoured the internet and I did actually manage to find one. So if you go online and you do a bit of digging, there are people that have somehow put this together in a spreadsheet, so you can have a look through the full list of exercises. There are other little things we can do, so we can add a note. How did it go? We can add a self-evaluation. So for this, normal, how did I feel it went? Moderate. Also over here in the top right, there is the option to share our activity, so we can share a web link or activity details. So we can create one and overlay information onto a picture from our gallery. We have the classic view, this one, and this one, and then you can share them to Instagram or Facebook if you're into all that. The other option, edit activity, add or remove gear, add to favourites, help or delete activity. We can customise the number of watch faces that we have in the Strength app while we're doing our workout, and we can also customise the data that we have on those watch faces, but all that is done in the Garmin Connect app. I will do a video on that at some point. I know all this seems like a lot, but I have just been through some of the basics to it. There is more to it than that. I will do a video on creating your own workouts, sending them to the watch and running through them. I hope you found this video useful and it's helped you. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any particular topics that you'd like me to cover, put them in the comments. Thanks.